Hey guys, Ashlane here today playing some Clash Royale, and guys, I've got this idea for a new deck strategy. Basically what we're gonna do is put in all spells here, the all spell deck, and what we're gonna try to do is take the enemy by surprise and go ahead and try to snipe down his king tower for the 3 crown attack. So I don't know how well this is going to do, and to be honest with you, I haven't tried it before, but we're gonna give it a try live and see what we can come up with together, I guess. So I'm gonna throw in a goblin barrel, I think, because this will, you know, give me some extra ammo to target the king tower. I just gotta decide what I want to take out for this stuff. So I want to probably throw in an Inferno Tower and maybe a Tesla, just for some defense, I think, because obviously I'll need something to defend the base. I could try out the cannon, but I'd have to level that up now that the cannon has been changed. It's been totally rehauled for the 3 elixir instead of 6, so that is probably worth using at some point. Just that point will not be now for me and you guys, because we have to level that up for a bit, and we are low on gold, as you can see. So we're going to put the Tesla in there. So now I got the Tesla, Inferno, Rocket. Let's put arrows maybe in there as well. And do I want arrows? What do I have here? Maybe, well, I have the Tombstone. I love the Tombstone for defense. I'm going to put in the Mirror instead of the arrows, I guess, right? Because my thought process, I can use, if they have a goblin barrel, I can use that fireball for 1 more elixir than the arrows cost, and that will be all right. So let's go ahead and play. Let's see if we can get some wins under our belt. And let's see our first opponent here. So let's see what we can do. I'm too busy trying to get emojis to see what my starting hand is. So I could rocket his tower right off the bat, but I'm going to lightning, and hopefully he thinks right now in his head that that was just a stupid move by me because I woke up his king tower, but I wanted to get some damage off of the defense there as well. So he lightnings my my right tower. That's okay. I'm going to give him the sad face as if I care. I don't. Because the idea here is he's going to be concentrating on my side towers. I'm going to concentrate on his king tower, and then I'm going to win. At least that's the idea. We'll see. We'll see what really happens. You know, the thing is, you got to keep playing around with these decks. So I'm already making excuses if I lose. So now he knows what's going on here. I have the mirror available, but I'm not sure if I want to use it on that expensive rocket there. So he sends a minion horde. He takes down my Inferno Tower. Little does he know that his Inferno Tower is going to mean absolutely nothing to me. Now he has the, I have the rocket. I don't want to use the rocket on the Expo. I had the fireball. I'm going to use the fireball instead. Hate the Expos. I'm going to throw the Goblin Barrel at him over here. Let's see if he has any answer to that. Back-to-back Goblin Barrel. Let's see what he does there. It's tough with a back-to-back Goblin Barrel because he has the 2 side towers both aiming on my Goblin Barrels. They're not quite effective as they are on the side towers against the King Tower. So maybe I'll take out the Goblin Barrel. But Goblin Barrel can take him off guard too, and in a pinch I can use it on defense. I'm going to use a lightning there. So I have his King Tower pretty far down in health, and he only has some health on my right tower, so that is good. So far so good with this deck. I gotta say though, it's a little boring. I'm a player who really enjoys playing with the troop cards. You know, I like the giant. I like the musketeer, the golem, stuff like that. I like building up a nice, huge army of troops, but obviously not possible in this deck. So we're going to just keep laying on the... he got my tower. We're going to keep laying it on his tower here. So we're going to the Goblin Barrel. I'm just going to distract these minions for a bit here. Now he has my tower, so I only have 30 seconds at this point. So I'm going to lightning... I guess I got it here. A lightning and a fireball. We'll give the thumbs up. And it's a good game. So it worked, yes. So that was cool. The thing about this, though, is, you know, I don't know if it's going to work more often than not up here, this high in cups, because most of these people are very savvy attackers, and they're probably going to be, especially if they're ready for it. But I'm just going to play, I'm going to throw caution to the wind and just keep going. We'll see how many wins we can get in a row with this. Maybe it will only be 1 and done, but we'll see. You know, I'm learning the deck too, so with any new deck, you have to certainly go ahead and, you know, trial and error, right? So these might not be the best cards for this deck. I don't even know if I like the Tesla in this deck. I didn't even use the Tesla last match, but come to think of it, he didn't really use any troops besides the minion horde that last match. So Fireball to his Expo. Expo's gonna get that tower down a lot in health. That is no bueno. And I'm gonna cry a bit because that hurt. I don't really have a huge answer there. I don't want to waste a Fireball. I want to keep the Elixir advantage, at least for now. Goblin Barrel and a Rocket, maybe? Jeez. I'm going to Rocket. So a Goblin Barrel, I need to do some damage to his King Tower. At this point, he has a lot of troops. I didn't really build a defense there. That was probably a bad placement on that Inferno Tower. Yeah, that was no good. No good there. So this is a combination of the deck not being that great and me being sloppy. Okay, maybe it's just me being sloppy. It's too early to tell on the deck. Don't make the mistake that beginners make and they try out a new deck and then after 1 or 2 losses they say, okay, I'm done with this deck. You gotta keep trying it out. You gotta put it through the ringer. You gotta, you know, swap out a couple cards if a deck's not working for you. See if you can get better synergy with different cards. I'm gonna Lightning this whole shebang over here. So that took care of that Expo, but the problem is, look at his King Tower, guys. It is really high on hit points. I'm like spending too much energy killing his Expos here, and not enough doing some damage against his tower. I need to take this down quick. So I'm using a Rocket. I mean, I had to build an Inferno to stop these Barbarians and protect my King Tower, and I'm going to build a Tombstone too, but it's not going fast enough here. I'm going to have to Fireball his troops to protect my Inferno Tower. He Lightnings. That takes down my Inferno. I'm gonna Lightning his King Tower. Yeah, this is not working out well. I think we're going to lose this one, guys. So that's not good. I'm going to have to use... Oh, jeez. His Valk takes out my Goblin Barrel, my stupid Tesla. Stupid Tesla. It does not... The Tesla, it does not work great in this deck. I mean, Inferno Tower is pretty necessary here. I'm just kind of spamming. I've already lost it. There's no way I can do this much damage to his King Tower, so... That was... Oh, and he got my King Tower. Ooh! That was my first 3-star on the channel. That womp womp. That sucked. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can do it again. Oh, I meant to swap out that Tesla. All right. He's level 10. Oh, no. That means he's going to have high-level troops. Let's just come out of the gate totally just ablazing here. That's like a frustration fireball. Activates his King Tower, and he's like, what? And I gave the smiley face. Or the taunt, whatever that is. The smiley taunt. So, look at those level 10 barbarians. Oh, no. Everything's so high level. I'm just going to play a little bit of defense here. Stop this little push right now in the right. And then I'll concentrate on that King Tower. But that is a lot of hit points to take down. I just got level 9, and he is level 10. So that's a significant advantage level-wise. That means he has... It costs 800 cards to upgrade your cards to your level 9 commons to level 10. So that is huge. That's a lot of cards. So that's a long ways from where I am. But the deck isn't that strong anyway. So he's going to get a few hits on my right tower with the Hog. Let's go ahead and see here. The mirror's not working that well either, you know, because, I mean, how often am I going to mirror the Rocket? I don't even think I've done it yet in 3 matches. So I'm going to Goblin Barrel, and then maybe I'll mirror the Goblin Barrel. Mirroring Goblin Barrel is good, but otherwise, the mirror isn't working that well in this deck. I thought about using the Lightning there and the Fireball. Instead, I'm going to do the Inferno Tower, distract those minions, and hopefully drop that Tombstone in time, but that's not good. Man, I got to be honest with you guys. Do not pay any attention to my Inferno Tower usage in any of these matches because it's been absolutely deplorable. Do not look. Do not look at my Inferno placement. You need to place the Inferno Towers beforehand, not while the troops are already there like I've shown you guys so far. So that's a lesson of what not to do here. So hope you like this cutting-edge strategy on how not to play your Inferno Tower and how not to play your Goblin Barrel. Oh, no. I mean, Yeah, this is pretty much doomed from the start. His tower, I don't have enough damage on his tower. The Tesla's not going to do anything against these troops. This minion horde's absolutely killing me. I'm going to continue making the same mistake with my tower because I had nothing else available. I need to play some sort of defense here. But I'll tell you what, he's got my tower, guys. This is not good. I'm just going to keep hucking stuff at his at his tower. Another 3-star defeat. Oh, no. You know what? I can't help but thinking of all the viewers who only watched my first match in this episode, and they were like, "This deck's amazing," and then they went and tried, and they didn't stay tuned for all these losses. So that would be interesting. But we have to play again. I need to end things on a win, hopefully. I'm gonna upgrade the minion horde. Put the minion horde in there for the mirror, and then what do I want to replace that Tesla with? The Tesla's not a bad card, but it doesn't work well in this deck. Maybe a skeleton so I can distract troops a little bit more. But you know what? I don't know. Distracting troops wasn't a problem there. We didn't lose because of distracted troops. Maybe a witch. I could play defense with a witch. Oh boy, being very indecisive here. But this is what I mean. I'm going to put the knight in. See, if I put the knight in here, at least he can take out those wizards if they have them. So let's go ahead and see if we can't win this. If we win, this will be our last match no matter what. If we win, we'll be 2-2, and it won't be a losing day. If we lose, it'll be my first losing YouTube video. Yet again, going to open up with that fireball. Why? Just because I'm being silly at this point. He has lightning. That's not good. The lightning is a great weapon. Lightning might be my favorite spell in the game. You know what? It is. It is my favorite spell in the game. I'm going to definitively say lightning is where it's at, because lightning has such a huge radius. It doesn't do too much less damage than a rocket does. And heck, it is just it's a great spell. I love the lightning spell. It does a lot of damage, huge radius, and it still costs the same as a rocket. So speaking of rockets, going to take another shot at his. So he has a good combo here. The golem and the baby dragon is a good combo, because you can't throw down those low hit point troops on the golem. I'm going to put a minion horde in back of these troops. You notice how I delayed the minion horde? That was because I want to make sure that the dragon does not target my minion horde, rather that the dragon has locked onto my tower already. So the knight does decent against the golem. The golemites don't do too much splash damage now. You'll notice that changed in the update. So something to take note of. I'm going to build the Inferno Tower. Feeling a little bit better about this match because I have a decent amount of damage off his king tower, and he hasn't thrown anything huge at me. That golem isn't too scary. He's probably going to get my left tower, but the idea here is to get his king tower while he's after my left or my right tower. So I'm going to rocket. He dropped the golem, but you know it's going to take forever for him to get here anyway. I have the Inferno Tower down. It's probably going to expire by the time the big fella comes on my side of the map. I'm just going to go ahead and lightning. Why not? Got to keep doing damage. I think I played a little bit too much defense. Well, I had to last matches, so that was tough. But minion horde, again, going to have to delay a little bit here. Where do I want to put it? See, I got to wait till that baby dragon locks on. Then I can drop the minion horde. But it's dangerous. I'm going to drop the Inferno Tower to try to stop that golem, but I'm going to have to play a little bit of defense here. I can't let him pile up too many troops here. But you know what? Inferno got a lot of damage off that. Okay, I'm going to rocket. So now I'm getting things low on the king tower. Drop in just anything I can over here. The tombstone, the minion horde, to play a little bit of defense. I only have 15 seconds left. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to lightning it and then fireball it. Lightning fireball for the win. Come on, baby. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, no. Well, guys, it was fun while it lasted, but thanks so much for watching till the end. You guys are my hardcore favorite best viewers. Thank you so much for sticking with it till the end. Try out this deck. If you have some suggested modifications for me and the other viewers, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Thanks again so much, guys, and as always, take care.
We don't play for fame, we don't play for